Hey everyone. So let's talk about math objects. The math object is what you can use to perform mathematical tasks. So you actually needed it for the secret guessing game that we did. So we can just jump right in and go through some examples. If I declare a variable, I'm going to call it x, and I'm going to give it a value of 3.7. If I then console.log math.roundx, right? What this is doing is, let's open it in our browser and take a look. What it does is it rounds to the nearest integer. So I have 4 in my console now, right? If we come back to my JavaScript, I have 3.7, so it's rounding to whatever the closest integer is. 0.7 closer to 4, rounds to 4, right? Pretty easy. Something that is the same but different would be math.ceil. So I'm going to create another variable, call it y, and I'm going to say 3.2 as the value. And then if I say console.log math.ceil y, this rounds up to the nearest integer. So while it is 3.2, it's actually going to round to 4 because the 0.2 is what makes it round up to the nearest integer. Next, we have the reverse of that. Let's declare one more variable. Math.floor rounds down to the nearest integer. So they're going to declare my variable f for floor and say console.log math.floor f. Cool. This is actually going to display 3 because it's rounding down to the nearest integer, right? Lastly, what we have is math.random. Let me comment this stuff out and just give you an example of this. So I'm going to say console.log math.random. This is going to generate a random number to the console each time I refresh. So boom, boom, boom. These are all random numbers, but we have this crazy number, right? If we want to not have it be that crazy number, if you want it to be just a number from 1 to 10, you got to change it up a little bit. So you saw this a little bit during the secret number game. Let's declare a variable and call it random num, and then I'm going to say math.floor, and then I'm going to say math.random. Then what I need to do is say times 10, because that's what I want it to go to, right? But then I need to say plus 1. So the plus 1 in the math.floor, this is what's making it go between, this is what's making it round down, and it's also making it come between a number between 1 and 10. So we have random number between 1 and 10, and then also math.floor is making it that it's not totally random. So let's check out what we got. Oh, have to console.log it, of course. Random num, and let's check this out. So 10, 3, 7, 9, 3, 5, 8, 3. So it's going to, this is the proper way to do it if you want to generate a random number without decimal points and all that. You'd have to do it this way. So that's about it for math object. I would recommend going through some of the exercises that we have and just kind of acquainting yourself with it. Do some practice. You never know when you're going to need to use it. For example, we had that project that was create a secret number guessing game. This would be where you would need to apply it. So I hope this helped, and as always, if you have any questions, reach out to your mentor.